So this is definitely. So I thought I wanted to do this last night, but I had work today, and it's just real late. Dude, man, it's like 10 o'clock. I was real tired. Tired today, but so I watched the Game Awards last night, and honestly, I think I watched it every year, but I think I'm a little confused because I remember earlier this year I watched something, game something. Wasn't E3 obviously, but I remember like, oh, what? Like, then I kind of looked back and said, oh, okay, that's that. But I'm excited because I was like, okay, I'm actually excited to see, which games get what awards. And here's the thing, and I'm glad that it's not just me. Not that I sat there like, oh yeah, I'm the only one with this opinion, but my wife was watching it with me. And, I'm like, okay, they have the cringe lady again, but hey, at least she's trying. Like the jokes that just don't land. Um, like literally, like she'll like, haha, me, whatever, and then nobody in the crowd is. I mean, it's like the Avatar when they make that joke or whatever. And every now and then you'll hear, like it's so awkward. But they showed some trailers and stuff in the beginning. You're like, cool, but then right from the get go, it was like best. If I could remember, it was just like, like they go, here are the nominees. ABBA, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and the winner is blah blah blah. Okay, add, come back. All right, but beforehand, yeah, the winner of this thing, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's blah blah blah. Moving on. I mean, it's just so like, let's just get this bullshit out of the way. Like, it makes some awards feel less valuable as others. I feel like they should all be basically treated the same. Um, Obviously, Game of the Year, that award is a little bit like, whoa, more prestigious, but something we kept noticing because Christopher Judge, I think that's his name, Kratos from the new God of War games. Like, ha ha ha. Last year I spoke for 8 minutes, so this year I'm only gonna talk for a minute. Whatever. And then you hear this music cue, and I'm like, oh, I thought it's to make the speech more dramatic, but no, that's actually a music cue for them to basically shut up and wrap it up and go. And it was crazy because, I mean, it's like, for something that's the Game Awards, it was 98% fucking Fortnite ads, and then trailers, and then awards. Like, I was kind of shocked because we were watching, I was like, when are they doing awards? I don't understand. And then when they do, it's just like, next. Here's this actor to present your award. Gone. They had Matthew McConaughey come out. And I feel like this is a problem that's been with the video game stuff for a long time, is like, stop shoving actors in people's faces at the video game stuff as if that like they showed Matthew McConaughey and he was like, yeah, this this is a game I'm very proud of. All right, I'm ready for you guys to see. And then the game, I swear to God, I don't see his character. I don't even hear his voice. It shows a lady and a man. I was like, oh, that's him. No. I was like, why is he presenting this? What? And then after the trailer shows, he's gone. Oh, there goes Matthew McConaughey. No, we could only afford him for 50 seconds. Like, okay. Then they have Anthony Mackie on. And, he's like, oh, Twisted Metal. I mean, it's like it's just like a plug, like, obviously I'm excited for Twisted Metal Season 2. I like the show a lot. But, he was like, yeah, Season 2's coming. I was like, cool, all right, let's get to the awards. But then he kept doing this weird thing where he's like, you in the crowd over there? Uh-huh. Shut up. Nah, I said shut up. And he kept doing that. over and over again. I was like, is that your bit? Your bit is to just sit there and say the same goddamn bullshit for a minute. Where he just like someone would say, "Oh, what? Nah, I should shut up." Hey, and it's just like, what are you doing? And yeah, the game award goes to blah 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 blah. There goes Anthony Mackie. He's fucking gone. And I'm skipping a lot, which I'll come back to. But when they announced the game award, like game of the year, and it's Timothy Chalamet, which of course they're like, he's a cool guy in Dune and Wonka, and YouTuber, what defective controller 360, whatever. It's like, just, something I just don't understand is, it's like we can't get past that. Video games, like, you know, at some point used to be like, oh, like, you fucking nerd, you fucking virgin, you play games. But then now it's like, no, it's cool. Like, a lot of people are like, yeah, no, I like to casually play video games. And then you watch these award show things, and it's very, like, they're trying to be so mainstream and hip. And it's like, especially for Jeff Keighley or whatever the fuck his name is, it's like, dude, you've been in this realm for so long. How are you this stupid and out of touch? He just is like a grandpa. And let me go on to that fucking guy. It's like, dude, can you stop being such a Kojima dick rider? Like, I get it. I like Hideo Kojima games. I like Metal Gear Solid. I don't like all of them, but I like Metal Gear Solid 4, 5, I think 2, Ground Zeroes, but that's basically 5. Metal Gear Rising was fun, even though that wasn't him, but, his, like, spinoff of his product. Silent Hills, I was excited for that. PT, the demo was fun. Death Stranding, I liked. Took me a long time to really get through it, but I liked it. But and this goes into my other point. I'm kind of branching off here. Going back to the whole music cue thing. It didn't matter what the award was. They were just giving people what felt like a minute, maybe? And that's being generous. It felt more like 40 seconds. No matter what. And mind you, it might be like 4 fucking people from the team come up. And they had to have rehearsed this beforehand. So I'm a little confused on the timing thing, but like, there wasn't even time for one person to talk. And then there'll be a group of 3 guys, and you would see that they're trying to speak, and then it's like, no. And as I find out, and here's something real quick. This guy, this Jeff, why spell your... By the way, I do agree that the music was played too fast for award winners this year, and I asked our team to relax that rule as the show went on. While no one was actually cut off, it's something to address going forward. And it's like, how hard did you actually tell your team that? Because clearly it didn't really work that well. And I get that the show is actively going, but you could be in the back like, hey, let's just do like 2 minutes. I mean, it's just annoying that I do agree. It's like, do you though? I mean, you can agree, but what did you realistically do? Because every person, that entire like 3.5 hours was cut off, basically. And I hate that he says no one was actually cut off. It's like, dude, you kept blasting that fucking sad music as a way to get them to go. And then as I saw on TikTok this morning, there was a freaking teleprompter that's like, I can't remember verbatim what it said, but it was basically saying like, wrap it up, go, like, hurry up. And so it's like, dude, just admit that you fucked up. Like, what, like, don't, it's so bullshit. And you look down here. Because here's another thing. So, I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3. I've basically watched it a lot. What I can tell, obviously, from everyone is that it's really good. The actor from the game, Astarion, the character Astarion, his voice actor, went up there, and I was like, damn, he's actually genuinely emotional about this, because from what I know apparently he was going to leave like the acting industry as a whole, and then did join Baldur's Gate 3. But he's genuinely like tearing up, he's crying, like he's talking about how relatable the characters are and like how good it is to value to show like people's struggles and like real life things, kind of like embedded in the characters, which is obviously understandable. But the music starts fucking going, the sad music, and then he's like, "Oh, they're telling me to wrap up." It's like, wow, fuck you. Like, what a disrespect. And then they play the sad cue music, but then the moment the person starts walking away, it cuts to like vibey, like, ooh, like, it's just so disrespectful. And I don't know, like, I don't really care for this guy, Jeff Keighley. It's like, congratulations, like, you've somehow managed to do video game conferences for how long, and you're this out of touch. And I hate that my memory's a little bad, because I was like, were there this many ads last time? And it's not like it was different ads. They kept showing the damn... Oh, God, what was it? The AMD, whatever, the new handheld PC thing. The Samsung Play Anywhere and Fortnite. My God, every fucking ad was Fortnite this, Fortnite that. I'm like, man, wow, like you really are trying to get your fucking money. The best part of the whole show was seeing Herald of Darkness, the musical segment from Alan Wake literally play out. That was the best thing. But like, yeah, there you go. For Alan Wake, when they won their award, Sam Lake and the other guy, they're up there talking, and he's like, I'm like, this, it means a lot to him. Like, yes, he doesn't need to go on for 10 minutes, but you couldn't even give him 5 minutes when like they've gone through so much to get this game come out, and it's literally, I mean, so much praise for Alan Wake 2, which I still need to do a review on. But it was so like, and it just felt so disrespectful. And I hate this, like, it's something to address going forward. Buddy, how long have you been doing this? You've been doing this for a long time. What do you mean going forward? Like, I mean, it's like last year with the whole Bill Clinton kid thing. It's like, do you have no security? Like, come on, man. What's going on? But I just felt so icky. And he kept saying, yeah, we have a teaser of the new Fallout TV show. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Exclusive. Ooh, yeah, Fallout. It's badass that they got the guy to come out in the T60 power armor. They literally show... It's one new... I wouldn't even call it a clip. It's just Walter Goggins in black and white screen going like, you ready for this? And then it just shows the same thing from the trailer we've just saw. There's nothing new. It's not even the full trailer. It's like 5 clips from it. And that's it. I was like, oh no, that's just like an intro. No, where's the clip? I was like, no, you kept fucking saying we'd get like an exclusive look. Okay. It's that John Travolta meme. I mean, he's like... I mean, it's like... Don't fucking lie to me like that. And it's just... And on a whole another subject, most of these games coming out just look so fucking mid. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm some kind of arbiter, gatekeeper of video games, but I was like, okay, what, Persona 3, okay. Oh, another game that looks identical to Persona. Another game that looks like Persona and Final Fantasy. Another Japanese game. I was like, I get that this guy loves Japan, but it's like, can you calm down, dude? And, of course, he gave Kojima, like, 6 minutes? 7 minutes to talk with Jordan Peele? I'm like, of course, when it comes to your buddy, you'll do anything for your buddy that you freaking go... Such a weird relationship. It's like, okay, like, I get that he's your friend, but God, you don't have to act like a giddy little schoolgirl. Like, I have close friends too. I don't act like that when they enter the room. But, like, cool, it's a new horror game, but And I mean, that's another thing. Like the trailer for the OD, whatever. It's like this tells me nothing. Like not even remotely. This is literally like a behind the scenes mocap of a face for 5 seconds. And you know, cool. Like I'm excited that it's him and Jordan Peele. Cool, but like, did this really have to be like a 7 minute segment when homie has nothing to actually show? But okay. And then they do the game of the year. They all go up there, Larian, and I think that's when it said wrap it up. I'm like, bro, they just won game of the year, and you won't even give them like a minute to fucking congratulate. Because that's the that was another thing. They were saying, you know, how it took like 6 years to make Baldur's Gate 3, and there's people on their team who died because of COVID and stuff. Yeah, I mean, and in general, 6 years is a long time. You know, you never know what could happen in 6 years. And then to be like wrap it up, it's like I'm trying to like this is a huge achievement for, you know, not me personally, but if I were them, like this is a huge achievement for me, and you're just wiping me off the rug for fucking Lego Fortnite. Wow, that I've seen this ad 8 fucking times in 3 hours, or probably more than that. It's like it's so disrespectful. And it's crazy that it made me so pissed off. But I was like, me personally, I think about it like if I'm at work and, you know, like I'm a good employee. I mean, I guess this is anecdotal, whatever, but it's like I personally believe I'm a good worker at work and I try to do my best job and go above and beyond, you know, all that. And imagine doing all that, and even like if like the president of your company came up to you and was like, "Oh my god, this guy just got the award for best employee in the whole company because he is so amazing." And you know they're listing off, and everyone's congratulating you. They're like, "You know, would you like to say something?" And you're like, "Oh my god, this is." And then they go, "Can you please stop? Can you get the fuck out? You're done. We got better things to do. Come on." That I mean, it would just be such a slap to your face. And obviously, like for Baldur's Gate 3, it's like, I mean, people are saying that this is the best game of like the decade or even like the last 20 years. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. So I just am so annoyed by all that. And, you know, if I can find. Oh, here we go. Reddit. What did I look up? Sorry, I'm fat fingering. Yeah. The experience felt, quote, by The Escapist, the experience felt like watching a bunch of trailers and ads in rapid succession rather than an actual award show, end quote. Which is true. Look at this. The Verge. Jeff Keighley failed to recognize a terrible year for game developers. The biggest problem at this year's Game Awards was disrespecting the winners. We don't have to be polite about the Game Awards or pretend it actually cares. Rock, paper, shotgun. I don't know anything about this website called Rock, Paper, Shotgun. I don't know PC gaming since 18. Whatever. By Alice Bell, December 8th, 2023. Oh my god, Jesus. Was there comments? Oh, I wish. Basically, yes. Quote, I'm very sorry to anyone who watched live as developers were hustled off the stage in the middle of heartfelt acceptance speeches and then expressed disappointment. You don't need to finish the thought. If the Game Awards actually cared about games, because, yeah, just basically, oh my god, let me see if I can find the dang. It's just incredible. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please wrap it up. Just. It's not gonna freaking. 12 seconds. 11.
Along the way, we lost quite a few people also, so we want to dedicate this to all people we lost, and especially to Jim, our lead cinematic artist, who passed away in the
So it's just so fucked. It's just so mean, you know? I don't know. There's really not much more to say about it. I just fuck that guy, Jeff Keighley or whatever. It's like you don't care. You don't care about video games. It's all about ad space, ad money. It's like and the whole Muppets thing, I guess it was kind of corny and funny, but then it just keeps going and it's eh like it really had no relation to like I don't know. I just was like, is there a Muppets game or something? I don't. What's this? I don't know. I know they've done something like that before, but I just he gave me such a fake bullshitter face the whole time, like fake smiling. I don't know. I want to believe that he cares. You know, I mean, he's been doing this for a long time, but I'm like, dude, like that's the thing that you've been doing this for a long time. How could you let this happen? The fact that it was like just ads, trailers. I'm like, this just feels like E3 and the awards. Like, I just think about the Oscars and stuff, where I mean they let people sit there and talk for a while, you know, because that's what it's for. It's for the awards. So, I just yeah, I don't know. I guess that'll be it. Yeah, that's just my rant. So, I guess I didn't really show anything on here, but yeah, that's what a disrespect to video game developers everywhere. And I guess we will tune back in next year and see how that goes. So, as always, thank you for watching.